Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to my channel. So today's video I have a book unboxing and haul, and over the last couple of months I've gotten a lot of books in the mail and a lot of pre-orders, so I've just been collecting them and putting them aside for this video. So now I have a giant pile. So I'm going to be unboxing all of these in this video. And of course, I just organized my bookshelf not too long ago, and now I have more books. So don't ask me where these books are going to go. That's a later future Ashley problem. And a lot of these books are books I'm going to be reading in September and October and will be good spooky season books. So let's get started with the first package. So the first one is this one, The Only Purple House in Town. And I'm really excited to read this one. I plan to read this one in September. And it seems like it's going to be a cute romance with a supernatural twist to it. Now for the second package. Another one from Barnes & Noble. And it's My Roommate is a Vampire, which is another rom-com that sounds like it's going to be really cute. And I'll hopefully be reading this one in October. And now third book, which is also from Barnes & Noble. And it's Big Little Spells, which is another little cozy fantasy book, which this one is a witchy one, and this is actually the second book in the series. And the first book is over on my bookshelf. Right here. So this is the first book in the series, Small Town, Big Magic. And I'm excited to read this one because this one ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger. And this one is often compared to being like a witchy, cozy Stars Hollow vibe. Book number 4. Another Barnes & Noble book. And it is Foxglove. And it's the Barnes & Noble edition, which I got it because I saw the pink on the cover. And this one I'm really excited for because this is the sequel to Belladonna, which is right here. Belladonna and Foxglove. Again, like Small Town, Big Magic, this one also ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, so I'm super excited to read this one. Also, another reason I got the Barnes & Noble edition is because this cover, which is gorgeous, and then even the inside, the end pages, and then the back of it. So this is just like beautiful. Book number 5, also from Barnes & Noble, is A Soul of Ash and Blood. And again, this is a retelling of one of my favorite book series. And this is a retelling of the first book in the series of From Blood and Ash, which I have right here. So I can't wait to read this one. And again, this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive because I just really like the cover. And now book number 6, another Barnes & Noble. I think most of these are from Barnes & Noble except for a few. And it's House of Root and Ruin, another Barnes & Noble exclusive. I love the color of these edges. And then look at these inside end papers. Really pretty too. So this is a companion novel to House of Salt and Sorrows, which is right here. And this is also a really good book for spooky season. And so I'm excited to read this one this year for spooky season. Book 7 is Bring Me Your Midnight, which is the new Rachel Griffin book. And to have her other 2 books, The Nature of Witches and Wild as the Witch. And this one I loved and this one I really enjoyed. So I'm excited to read this one. And again, it's about witches, so it'll also be perfect for spooky season. And can we just talk about how pretty this is? And also, this map is just gorgeous too. And these end pages. They're just beautiful. And then the back of the book. Like, this is just gorgeous. Like, so many of these books are just beautiful. So the next package actually has multiple books in it, and it's actually some manga that I ordered from Right Stuff because they had their birthday sale back in July. So I got volumes 1 through 8 of The Ancient Magus Bride, and this is one of my favorite anime and manga. And I actually have some of the series on my Kindle, but I really want to own it physically. So I decided the birthday sale was the perfect time to pick it up and to start collecting it. And I just recently watched season 2 of the anime, and that made me want to read the manga even more. So here we go. And again, do I have room for this manga? Nope. But did I buy it? Yep. That's also a future Ashley problem, to reorganize my manga bookcase, which is in the other room and is also a mess. And then the other manga I got is another one of my favorite series that I read for the first time last year, I believe. And I had borrowed those from the library, but I loved it so much that I want to collect the volumes. So I got the first 3 because they were also on the birthday sale. And if I can get this one out, there we go. It's Witch Hat Atelier. And both this and The Ancient Magus Bride are also good books to read during spooky season, because this one's about witches and magic, and again you have magic and mages and sorcerers in this one. And there's a lot of mythical creatures in here, and in that way it kind of like reminds me of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So if you like that and you like manga, then you might want to check this one out. So on to my final package, which is again a box with multiple books in it, and it is from a book outlet. The little pull tab has failed me. It's not working very well. Okay, I have a box cutter. Finally got it open. So we have The Dead Romantics, and I plan to read this one during spooky season because it's romance but with ghosts, and I heard so many good things about this last year, so I'm excited to read this. And I've read Ashley Poston's other book, Among the Beasts and Briars, and I really loved this. So I'm hoping I'll also love this one as well. I know this one was more fantasy and this is more contemporary, but I'm still hoping I'll love this. And then we have Finlay Donovan Jumps the Gun, because I love the Finlay Donovan books. I have the other 2 over here. The second one. And the first one. So I just really need to read this one, and I hope it's as good as the first 2. And then The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. This book I listened to on audiobook a couple months ago, and this book was so good and so cozy. And now I know why everyone was talking about it for a while. Like, if you haven't read this yet and you love cozy fantasy, you definitely need to read this. It has like the grumpy sunshine trope, and it's like everything. So I needed to get myself a physical copy, so here we go. And then the last 3 books in this box are from a series, and it's the Bromance Book Club series. I read the first book earlier this year, and I borrowed it from the library, and then I read the second book. I also borrowed it from the library, and I loved the second book so much that I pretty much decided I'm now just collecting them all. So I got the next 3 here. So I have Crazy Stupid Bromance, Isn't It Bromantic, and The Very Merry Bromance. So those are all my books. I thought about holding them up, but they probably just all fall down onto my feet, so we're not going to do that. Let me know down below if you read any of these, if you want to read any of these, what you thought of them. Just let me know down below. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.